I think what makes Talk of the Town so much fun is that it's like having a lot of good ingredients and then you wrap them all together and it makes for something really good. Kind of like making a burrito. That's how I look at it. Or maybe I'm just looking at it now as we have Abby Hansen here from Qdoba, and welcome on in, Abby.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. You know, I know people know about Qdoba and they're all over town and everybody loves eating at Qdoba.
Thank you.
But you guys do some catering too that people might not know about. So what are some of the catering options that you have?
That's a great question. So we've got we've got 4 actual catering options. We've got a hot taco bar, we've got a hot naked burrito bar, we've got a hot nacho bar, and then we also do box lunches.
Okay.
And I think you hit the nail on the head that a lot of people just come in and expect that we've got burritos and taco salads and everything in between in our restaurants. But yeah, we've got the catering segment that's a huge part of our business that's always fun to tell people about.
I don't think I ever get past the burritos. I didn't know there was anything else on your menu but burritos. When I'm going to Qdoba, I'm getting a burrito. So a catering menu then, if someone was going to take a look at your catering menu, you name some of the options and stuff like that. What does that actually all entail? It's a naked burrito bar, stuff like that. What does that menu look like?
Well, and that's actually our most popular option. So a naked burrito is our burrito bowl. So when you come into a restaurant, it's everything that would go into a burrito, but we put it in a bowl to make it much easier to eat. So we replicate that in a catering bar. So it's everything, much like when you would walk into one of our restaurants, we put the options right in front of a guest. And so we provide you with a couple different rice options, a couple different bean options. We've got chicken and steak. And then we've got all the toppings that go on top of that burrito bowl. So guacamole, salsas, cheese, sour cream, lettuce, everything like that. And that comes with chips on the side too. So people love to dunk the chips into the naked burrito, or they love to top it and make some nachos with it. So the naked burrito bar is our most popular option just because it plays into a lot of different varieties. The other thing that's really great about the naked burrito bar is that it's really dietary friendly. So if there's somebody that's vegan or vegetarian or has certain dietary restrictions, it works really well for multiple different guests at a party.
Yeah, choices for everybody. That's great.
Absolutely.
So now, who are some of the people that you actually partner with and cater to in the Madison area?
That's a great question. So we are a sponsor of UW Athletics. So we do a lot of catering with UW Health Systems, PPD, Trek, Epic, Kuna Mutual, all over, everything from large to small and everything in between.
Yeah, I'm actually glad that you mentioned that with UW. Sometimes I work for the UW part-time and do some announcing over there, and we've had Qdoba. That's wonderful. Yeah.
They're a great partner to have. The reciprocation is mutual. So.
Yeah, that's great. So what are some of the events that you will typically cater as well? I mean, can it be just about anything?
Absolutely. If you name it, we'll come to it. We've done birthday parties, we've done graduation parties, we've done just an average business luncheon. So if you guys were getting catering here for today because it's a fabulous Tuesday, we would bring lunch in for that. We would do retirement parties, we've done wedding showers, we've done weddings.
Wow.
PPD had us out last summer, and I think we did close to 650 people for just an employee appreciation lunch. So really kind of anything in between, we'd love to be there and we'll make it happen.
That's terrific. So much of catering too is making sure that, and having been in the restaurant business, it's getting it right, making sure that the food is great on site. How do you actually ensure that it's always a great experience then for people when they are tasting your catered food, which is a little bit tougher to do outside of the restaurant?
And I think you hit the nail on the head again, is that it's all about that experience. And so we start with the guest in mind. We've got a dedicated team of catering specialists that are local, and they actually work in our office, and they take all of the orders. And so what they really think about is, who is attending these events? Who are we feeding? Are we feeding a team of high school football players, or are we feeding a luncheon after a bridal shower, something like that? So it's going to be a little bit different, tailored to each guest, and we really kind of keep that in mind. And so first of all, it starts with placing the right order. Are we putting the right food for the right people? And then after we've taken the right order, it's really kind of what happens in the restaurant. And that's where the magic happens. How do we operate and how do we put together that order? How do we make sure that everything is perfect? And again, in the restaurants, we think about putting that guest first. And so how would they want to receive the food? What is the story that they're going to tell once they receive that food? We always want that to be the best story possible. So we think a lot about that guest first.
I'm thinking too, about the logistics of it. I'm guessing you can't build all the catering stuff off of what you have online where people order and they see. So do you have to have like a catering kitchen? Is there something in the back? How do you do that?
We make magic happen. It actually does just kind of happen all in our restaurants.
Really?
And so the beauty is most of our catering comes out, it's executed before our lunch hour even hits. And so we're prepping sometimes at 6, 7, 8, 9 in the morning before our average lunch hour starts. And so it happens all right there. But again, we just make magic happen.
If someone wants to place an order, how do they do it, Abby?
It's really easy. It's 1-888-CATER-WI. So it's 1-888-228-3794.
Excellent stuff. And so is Qdoba. Check them out. Abby, thanks for being with us. We'll have more Talk of the Town right after this on Channel 57.